You're not Jamaican. You cannot be Jamaican. You're not Jamaicanized.
Grapefruit. No, I'm not too sure what this one is. No. All the others that one I'm not too sure. I'm not supposed to know it, you know.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Total Package Show. I always say this is your favorite show and I am Rajon Brown. I'm so happy to be back this week. I'm enjoying season 2 because in the intro video I told that we'll be laughing all season because we're going to theater and we're looking at all the top actors and the top comedians, and if you look beside me, you know, your memory is being dragged down memory lane. My guest for today is no other than Mr. Michael Stringbean Nicholson. Mr. Nicholson, how are you?
I am fine.
Good. All right, so I'm going to make a confession, and it was this week I found out your right name. Because all my life growing up, you are Stringbean.
Yes, and I proudly wear the name despite the fact that people keep saying, oh, he hates the name. No, I love it. So call me Stringbean.
Stringbean. I can just imagine when you go on the road every day, it's just Stringbean.
Well, and sometimes I forget, because sometimes I'm in an official capacity. You know, I'll dress up in my suit and thing doing official government work. And the next thing you know, somebody goes, Stringbean. I said, no, I'm wearing a suit today. Mr. Stringbean.
Mr. So you have to know when to put on the handle on the name.
Put on the little handle, yes.
Wow, you're a legend, I must say, because you have over 30 years in this field.
Yes, I have.
You're an actor, you're a comedian, and you are the Royal Palm star.
Well, I've never been called that before, but yeah.
Stringbean, Royal Palm can't be Royal Palm without Stringbean.
That's what I've been told, and that's true, because I really enjoy doing that. And I'm also a director, which I actually majored in at Ep9. I did not graduate as an actor. Believe it or not. Yep.
No, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I know you're watching it and you know it's a new hair. We're going to talk about the new hairstyle. But take a look at Stringbean himself. Refresh your memory.
Puro, how are you going at them socks?
String beans, don't watch my socks. These will make me go faster.
Here are the rules. The first person that reaches up and touches my foot will get a hug.
And a kiss?
Don't push your luck. Now get to your starting position. On your marks. Get set. Go. Stringbean!
What?
Go ahead and get the party! Stringbean, go give them more resuscitation!
More resuscitation? What you want me to kiss Puro? You must say mad. I bet I'm dead.
You will save him life!
Let me not save him life already. Me not take him out of the pool and put him on dry land.
Alright, so that's you.
Yeah. That's a little, a little less thing around the face and thing. But
But that's
me.
you.
Yeah.
If I were you right now, how would I be feeling?
Accomplished. Feeling good. Feel like a lot of the objectives that I had at this age, I've managed to achieve. Wow. And now just looking at a whole another chapter, whole new projects to take on and everything. So that's how I feel now.
Whoa. Yeah. But I look at you and I see accomplished. You look happy. You look like, you know, you're glad you are a Stringbean.
Yes.
You never want to be peas, you never want to be okra, you got to be Stringbean.
Absolutely. And not broad bean. Broad bean is not
Stringbean. Alright, so describe to me your perfect day from breakfast to dinner. Your perfect day.
My perfect day would be getting up for breakfast and then going
Eating
off.
eggs and bread.
No, I'm usually eggs and baked beans and bread. Yeah,
Baked beans.
yeah, baked bean. Yeah, love baked beans. Yeah, can't get enough of it. Something about eggs and baked bean or sardine and baked beans.
Sardine and baked bean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sardine and baked
yeah,
bean,
man.
you know?
Wonderful combination. And it's got to be ketchup in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like we have a fried egg with tomato, the ketchup works good.
So you love
tomato.
ketchup?
Love ketchup.
So you're one of those persons who would put ketchup in soup.
No.
Okay,
that's the
glad.
only thing I won't put ketchup in. But everything else, definitely ketchup going on. Even curry chicken.
Curry chicken.
Curry goat, yeah, ketchup going in there, yeah.
Glad.
Yeah,
Ooh.
sorry, that's something about the blend of the curry and the rice, I think really nice. But to continue my day, so after all of that, going off on a shoot, so to shoot a scene for something that particular day, and after doing that shoot, having lunch with probably whichever crew or cast that happens to be.
Okay, now leave out your lunch.
No. And then going home to cook half day, because by this time we've reached lunchtime. So probably getting ready to cook for something for the kids or for the family. And then by the time I do that, I'll be then leaving for another rehearsal, which will be taking place in preparation for another show. And then after doing that, come back home, making sure that at the time my children are fed, all right, and then leaving in the night for a production that's currently running. That for me is my perfect day.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So what do you take? Vitamins, minerals, supplements?
No,
nothing?
I mean the odd one a day probably I would take if it's available, but otherwise a cup of tea and of course egg and baked beans and I'm good.
Ooh.
And toast sometimes I'll probably
That's
whole wheat
a
bread,
lot.
but that's fine. But once I do that, I'm good. But and then and that's when I'm on vacation. Because remember now, I work for the government and people in Jamaica. So when these productions are actually running, I know they run at night. So by the time I do my 9 to 5, I'm now leaving now to go to the theater to do a play or to go on stage. So that's what happens.
Wow.
But that's what my life has been like for many years, and it's been good. So I've been managed to balance all of that. And then in between that too, it was like work on a Friday evening, and then I take a flight in the night for a tour to go.
That's
out
a
and
sweetheart
run.
flight.
Yeah, absolutely. Touring is just
And then just
one of my
stop by
favorites.
here to drop in this recording.
Yeah.
And many like these, you
Yeah.
know, like a pop-up and stuff.
Yeah, every now and then, because actually as we speak, I just came back from one to come
yes.
to do this one. So I just scheduled that. So that's what the day. So for me, I like that. I think that's what in my growing up in doing theatre, I said, Lord, this is what I want for me. This is what I want to be able to do that. And I want to be an example to young people that this is what your life can be if you choose to do so. Nobody do it because somebody forced you or because you just see somebody. Do it because you want to do it.
Yes.
Absolutely. But once you do that, you know, that's it.
Because I find when you do stuff you love, the time blow off so
Yeah,
easy
man.
and you don't feel like work.
Absolutely
You don't
not.
feel like you're working.
No.
You feel like you're having fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want a job like yours.
So like tomorrow night, I know I have a show. I'm selling tickets this particular night.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. And in doing so, I've called everybody I know to come. So I'm looking forward to a full house. And even now,
Tomorrow.
I'm now nervous about tomorrow night. I don't come because I'm excited that all my friends are going to be there. All the people who have not seen theatre in a while are coming out to see it because, we're now just recovering from COVID. So it's wonderful.
Tomorrow, I mean, I'm letting you know that I'll be there from the start.
All right.
You know, I'm watching the show tomorrow because, you're just the star, we know. All right, so we're going to play a game, right? And the game is called This or That because we're trying to get to know you. We
Okay.
see you on stage all the time and we never know say you're day busy. We thought you just go to a one rehearsal and then on stage and then you go home after that.
No such
But no. But we're playing a game now called This or That. So
Right.
I'm going to give you two options, and you choose which one.
Okay.
Now, the first one. Calling or texting?
Calling.
Calling. Why? I mean, text with them now.
No, but I can hear you. I can hear your voice. I can hear the nuances. I can hear what you're saying. I can sense your feelings.
Yeah.
When you kind of text it kind of, and then something you're waiting and you're watching typing and you go, okay, typing. Okay, finally the message come. I'll talk to you directly.
Yeah, that's everything. Get over with everything.
Straight. Get
Okay.
to the point.
All right, cool. Phone in the bathroom or no phone in the bathroom?
Oh, phone in the bathroom. It replaces a newspaper, it replaces a magazine. I'm right up to the time. So yes, phone in the bathroom. Yes.
Okay, so you know, in the bathroom feel like when you get up something, you cramp.
I try to avoid that. It used to happen, me stop doing it now.
Yes,
so literally, really discipline myself. Alright, that's enough.
That's
you
enough.
need to finish now, yeah.
I mean, I know many watching this, you sit in the bathroom till you cramp.
Of course.
Because you're on the phone, especially
You're looking at
TikTok.
Well,
You don't do
I have-
TikTok?
No, I don't.
Oh, don't do TikTok. TikTok is a drug.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and I've avoided it because I think there's enough, I've done enough work out there to the level where I think my worth means a lot to me. So going TikTok, if they pick up piece and drop it on it, fine.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna go out there and do it.
Oh, cool.
I no disrespect to TikTok, we just
Okay.
we're not ready yet.
Alright. Alright, lose sleep or lose a meal?
Loosely.
Sleep.
Yeah. But not a meal, no.
Nah,
I'm a
you up on your
foodie.
food, you're a foodie?
No, I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie. Just and to be honest with you, just night before last night, I missed dinner and it never pretty. That night was not pretty. Gas take me up and it was not pretty. If that bed could talk, it'd probably kick me out of it. It was bad. Gas take me up and I tell you, one cup of tea and it was not pretty. And I thought, why did I do this? But it happened.
Animals or people?
Well, that's a hard one. That's a hard
Animals or people?
one. People. I can't, yeah. Cause, yeah.
But they said animals are more loyal and more.
Yeah, but they not know. Some of them really disappoint you sometimes because
Teeth in puss.
yeah, especially the post because I moved into a space recently and there was this most gorgeous kitten that was thirsty, was under the shade tree.
Yeah.
And it thirsty. I said, but I didn't have anything to give because I was just moving in. The food hadn't arrived yet. So I got some water for him. He was so thirsty that he drank. I never supposed to drink water yet. And the little cat drink the water. No, you never supposed to drink water.
No.
That was how thirsty the little puss was. And I dare playing with the puss and thing. I said, oh, you're my new friend. I love you so much. I can't wait. And him all over me. The next thing you know, I went back home to get more stuff to come home. When I know, I said, I hope you're going to be here when I get back. Come and bring sardine and everything already for him. Bring him one pan. Right? Couldn't find the little post. Me here, I'm over next door. I want to be like, I love you. And I told him, said, no, hey, that's it, I'm done. I'm done with animals.
Ah, little poor puss break your heart.
Look here.
Oh,
I was
no.
most heartbroken, so that was it. I was done with this.
Alright, so pizza or Chinese food?
Whoa. Okay. I really, really like Chinese food, but I would go for pizza. Definitely. Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah.
With
Anything I
pineapple.
want, put pan in anything. The one I don't really like that much is the barbecue chicken because I'm not too sure if it's really chicken. I'm not too sure what that little cut up thing is.
What could it be?
I don't know, but it looked like it's too thin to be chicken too. I don't know.
A chicken breast, them.
I guess so, but it's sparse a little bit. But anything else you can put on it, yes, love it.
Okay, the final one, money or love?
Money.
They say money can buy love.
Yes,
I
it
don't
can.
know.
Yes, it can. Money can do love. Right? And I tell people that all the time, and some of my friends disagree with me, but I'm saying, look, love can't go to supermarket. You can't go to Mr. Chen and say, oh, I've got love. Could you send me a pound of flour, please? No, but when you got money, you can do anything. So yes, and I can't get enough of it yet. I'm still working on that, but I do believe when you have money, you can do anything.
Are you choosing money or love today?
Right.
You know, me feel I choose the money to do.
Yeah, think about it.
They choose the money.
Once you got money, everything else,
And makes everything else easy.
everything else easy. Everything else easy.
Money.
Right? Can you imagine if a light bill for pay today or this month and then suddenly you're going to go to JP and say, well, I got lots of love. Could you take the love for this month? Yeah, there you go. You're going to get that from them. But if I got money, then they can love me even more.
They love it even more.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I'm a
Whoa.
well-paid customer. They're A1. I'm paying.
So I'm giving you some love.
Yes. So with money comes a love.
Whoa,
So money
whoa.
first.
Whoa, I love that. Alright, so we see you over and over on our TV. I mean, we grew up on your comedy. You're doing this over 30 years. I'm just, how much? A little bit over 30. That means you'd have started before my born. So I basically grew up on your comedy. So how did it start? Tell us.
Well, I was a festival baby, as I tell people. So I grew up doing festival at the Godfrey High School, which is in Westmoreland.
Oh,
at
you're
the
bushman.
time, yeah man, countryman. We call it bush country. Because I grew up
Can I say
in the
you're
town
bushman
part.
and from Porus, Manchester? So
Yeah, but you're in the town part of Port.
No man, ramble.
Of that a bush. That a bush. No, my end now was Savannah Westmoreland. The plain by the sea. Right, where everybody rode a bicycle. Right? Everybody rode, because the place was so flat,
Yes.
ride bicycle everywhere. So I grew up at Godfrey High School doing festival and entering festival, which was then sub-secondary at the time, because you may got secondary school, but I did well, right? And big up my class of, I can't tell you here.
The man know your age.
So anyway, so I'm going there at the Enter Festival. I got bronze medals, I got 6 certificates of merit, got gold medals, I did speech, drama, never did any dance, did music. I played a mean recorder. You should see me playing my recorder. Right? So I could play a recorder. And you keep entering till you, because the idea was to get to nationals, which was in Kingston. Because you have to understand, if you left Savannah and got town for national finals.
You're rich.
And this is national finals at the World Theatre. Oh my God, this was it. So, getting a chance to go there and then later on going to Edna Manley and then later on doing the pantomime at the same World Theatre in your capacity as actor, you do realize that changes your whole life. Yes. Excellent. So that's what happened. So so I did that. So after graduating, after going through that, I was encouraged at the time by Jean Binter Breeze.
I don't know that
poet.
name.
Look her up. She's a famous dog poet. We lost her recently, right? But excellent poet. She was parish manager in Westmoreland at the time. She said, Mikey, go for Edna Manley. Go for the drama school. So they came and they did a workshop down there for community drama and that kind of thing. And I met the famous Dennis Scott, who the studio is named after. And he said, if you want to come to the Edna Manley College, you should do so. You have the talent and all that. And I did. And after graduating, the rest, as they say, is history. But I went for it.
Whoa. So it started there. Do you remember your first play? Your first?
My first play at drama school?
Yeah.
My first play at drama school was called Improv. Which was done by Mr. Victor Kettel. Right, I think he passed. He was a Trinidadian playwright, and so these playwrights now who hadn't become famous yet were now trying out their plays at the drama school. So they would experiment with them at drama school. So we were the guinea pigs. So that's the first as world premiere. So nobody else, because once there's a play that has never been done before, it now gets the title of world premiere. And then once it's done, and they reprint the script, it has the original cast written in the script. So I had the privilege of being a part of that particular script. So it was a Trinidadian play. It was really, really funny. It was a whole gang and they kept picking on me because I was like the little one in there who they could pick on. I think I was called Pinky at the time or something.
So many names.
So one night in the show, they were like about to beat me up. And I pulled a knife on them and they all went, which was not a part of the play. But that's when I realized now that my mischief started. I realized, and they went, but that wasn't rehearsed. I said, yeah, but it worked, did it? Did it work? Did it work? Huh? Did it? And they went, yeah. And the director said, I like that, keep it. And they actually rewrote that section of the script to accommodate that happening. Because we could only play for the weekend.
Yes.
So like the Friday night, them beat me up. Saturday night, we pull it upon them and it happened. And then Sunday was the final night. Yeah. So they were expecting it on the final night. So like they run on and with the knife and went, and suddenly they pulled back. So it worked. So
wow. No, and that you were, I can imagine you were just a little.
No, tall and lanky. No, there's nothing about me, just a little bit sun, but long step. So the long and maga.
Wow.
Pure boy.
So I guess you'd have had a frame, let's put it that way, that looks funny.
Yeah, and they could push me around and do all kinds of things because I'm delight enough to do so. So that was easy.
Alright, so improv was your first play, and then now everything started to just go.
Yeah, so by the time we got to second year, my dear sister, Barbara Gilmore, that's her name now, she said, so Mike, everybody's being an actor, why don't you major in directing? Ooh. So in my second year, after doing German education and theatre arts, you had to now choose, are you going to become a director, are you going to do an actor, you could do both of them. I said, let me go for directing, so I ended up going for directing. So I did my first directing piece, and that's when suddenly people started going, this guy has potential, this guy has an eye, so suddenly now people start seeing me. But graduating as a director, we couldn't get no work as a director because nobody not going to give me them how much $1,000 production to direct.
Yes,
So,
you just, you know.
you just graduate. So therefore, it was easier to get work in a pantomime.
Yeah.
Right. So I auditioned for that, got the part, and did that. But while there, teaching at Ardenne, I was still able to do my art by directing plays for Ardenne and entering schools drama festival and winning every time we entered. So Ardenne High School was a force to be reckoned with. To this day, they have
You're still there?
No, I'm no longer there now. I'm not. I was at the JCDC at the time, but that's another story.
Wow.
But they now have the best theatrical production department in the Caribbean for a high school.
Ardenne.
Because they have won the Marcus Garvey Trophy about 7 times now. Because they enter all areas: dance, drama, music, speech, traditional dance, gospel. They do everything.
And you played an integral role in the setup of that.
Yes, because I was the first drama teacher
congratulations.
there. But I'm on the shoulders of other drama teachers, but they never really took it to that level the way I did. And on leaving, I always charge the next person. I say, look, I've set a bar, surpass it, or
Yes,
leave.
or maintain it.
But
Or leave
maintain
it.
or leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that, and it's been good.
I didn't know all of that because we see on stage on Royal Palm, and we're going to talk about Royal Palm, but we thought you were just Stringbean, let's say a big director. A lot of people don't know that.
No. And in my other life at the JCDC, I'm an events and commemorations coordinator. So all official functions that take place in government, state and official functions, I also work on those and determine what happens when, where, and how as part of my job too.
Woo! People, I'm fulfilling my promise. Remember I told you I'm bringing the best of the best? You're hearing all of this. No, I mean, I know we know you from Royal Palm, but tell us all the other plays that you can remember that you have been on, those major plays where we see.
Well, I did 11 pantomimes. So
11.
After Trash, there was River Muma.
There
was Brockins. Yeah, there's River Muma and the Golden Table. There was Brockins. There was King Root. That was my first title play now, because I actually played the star of that particular play. So King Root was like a superhero, but came from the roots of trees. So it was like King Root, and he had like Nightshade around him and all of these other people who were superhero-esque type characters. And after that, we did this King Root, Schoolers. Now Schoolers now was my first. After Volley Johnson had left the pantomime to go on to greater things, I had taken his place in the lead. So this was my first time now as a lead actor. So I played a character called Papacita.
Papacita.
Yeah, which was so Schoolers had a school called Hatifa High, right? And they were all going for the Channing Cup. But I was like the custodian at the school selling this sweet called Happiness Tonic. I really was a drug dealer, right? But in it, that's what I played. Right, so people actually hated the character. They go like, boo, and I say, you realize that people boo you, you got it right. You got it right.
When people boo you, get it right.
Yeah, when you get booed, no, because you're a bad guy.
When you come up for the curtain call.
Oh, but when you got the curtain call, oh my goodness, the curtain call had standing ovations nearly every night. So that was absolutely wonderful. So, and then they did Schoolers 2. They did a Schoolers 2, and I had the privilege of co-directing that with Brian Heap. So finally, they gave me a chance to direct a pantomime, or help to direct a pantomime. And that particular one actually won an Actor Award that year for directing.
Whoa!
Yeah. So I was very pleased with that. Then after that, Aston Cook of blessed memory said, I have a play I'd like you to direct. Would you come and do it? Which was Front Room. Which
Aston Cook.
Aston
For
Cook.
you.
Yeah. So it was a stage version of Front Room. Because there's a video version out there that was done years ago, but I did a stage version at the Barn Theatre. And from there, I started to do the whole Jamaica Tarated 1, Jamaica Tarated 2, right? Pupale.
Oh, Akeem Mignat was
Yes.
on the show, and
Yes.
he said he played in that show.
Yes, he did.
So you directed that show?
I directed Akeem, yes, in that particular show. Yeah. So that's where we started. So people now started to see me now as a director and had that level of respect. So Dorothy Cunningham had a play called Body Language. She wanted me to direct it. Carl Hart, who had the Pantry Theatre, did a piece called Them Good Old Days, right? Which looked at his childhood and how he grew up. And that one too, also, he asked me to direct. That time he had just built that theatre. And I said, sir, this is going to be the only play you're going to do in there, because after people realize that there's another space to be used, then you know you're going to end up not having the space anymore because people are going to rent it. Yeah. Then the Stages franchise and the Shabada franchise came along.
Stages?
Yes, Stages Productions.
Yes, I remember Stages.
And they decided to do Bashment Granny 2. But they had they pulled for Valia Johnson, Dion Silvera,
Yes.
and with Shabada, and they said, look, we need a director now from that side. I mean, you had Roots Theatre and commercial theatre.
Yes.
They need a director from that side, which was commercial, to fuse these two actors, these two types of acting genres together. So I was called to come in.
So you direct Bashman Granny 2.
I did Bashman Granny 2, Serious Business.
Oh, Shibana is in Serious Business?
Yes, he is. Yeah. So I did those two. And yeah, and I had him under control. It was absolutely no issues. And for the first time, uptown people were coming to see Roots Theatre.
People, I mean, I remember Bashman Granny 2. That was one of my favorites. And
Don't get it confused with one. This is 2.
Yeah, 2. And the other play you said was
Serious Business.
Serious. I remember those 2 plays. People, take a look at these 2 plays.
Boy. No, I have cooked fish for dinner, so I must go eat that fish. Let me go.
Shut up!
Alright.
I'm not your bird, Chum. You know, since I see you something about yourself. When you come up here for man, you don't disturb people and you throw them off, make them lose their momentum. Instead of you sit down and you got your yard, you get up again. Chuck, come here already back.
I've made that dough, man. So just give me my shit and let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, what?
Give me my shit!
I ain't having diarrhea.
Listen in.
Yeah.
I said this man. When I don't mix alone, you see how you. Oh, you want some money? When the man want to tie for you. When I'm done with you, oh, shut up! You're going like innocent. Come on, shut So when I'm done with them, I'm going to pour fire upon them.
Yes. So you directed, you assisted to direct those plays?
Yes. No, I didn't assist. I was sole responsible for directing them. I take credit for every scene that has happened in.
Woo, come on, put your hands together, please. I did not know that.
So that started now. So when they toured, that's how the tour started now. Because when they started to travel now, I had left to go to London to study too. So I was away. But while in London, the show came to London.
Oh,
so
nice.
They said, Mike, we're gonna need you to just brush it up a little bit, fix it and thing, and to help the producers there, help to design the set and all of that. So I said, well, fine, no problem. So the interesting thing that happened was we played at the O2. The same year, Michael Jackson was supposed to perform at the O2. We were in that space in Brixton. I didn't live too far from Brixton at the time. I was actually in the Brixton area. So when we did that show that particular night, in the house, it felt like we were in Jamaica. So I'm thinking my car's parked outside. By the time the show finished, I'll be jumping in my car and driving home. When they all left in the bus and headed back to their hotel, and I walk out of the theater, because by this time show over, everybody gone home, and I'm like, hold on a minute, this is Brixton.
Yeah.
It's cold and it's raining and my car still left. I just started crying right then and there because the reality was I was no longer, this is not married, this is my reality.
Yes,
Because
you felt like
because I felt like, oh, we were back home again. So Dion was there, Dion, Shabada, Valia Johnson, everybody was there, like the family was together again because I was away. So to see them again, and by the time we finished studying, I had gone back. Bashment 2 was still running,
Yes, it
and
was.
they were about now to do Serious Business. But because Bashment 2 had taken off the way it did, Serious Business had to be rehearsed while they were on tour. So I literally had to go from city to city with them, pulling the same cast out to rehearse in the day, and then letting go in the night to do Bashment 2.
Wow.
So that kept happening. So for me, I must say that must have been one of the most exciting periods of my life theatrically, because I was so immersed in theatre that literally there's never a dull moment, because if you weren't touring, you were preparing for the next show and the cycle continued.
Whoa. I mean, I know Maxwell Grant.
Yes.
Dion Silver and Keith Shibata Ramsey. They are three different characters, three talented. What is it like working with them, especially Shibata?
But basically the idea
energy is
but everybody had to check them ego at the door first, and also for them to be reminded that I'm the director, so therefore we can do one or two ways. You can do your own thing as you've been commonly known to do, and do a total flop. Or you can listen, because I have the third eye out here that can see what you look like and make you look really, really good. They complied, and hence the success they had with Bashment 2 and Serious Business. Alright? And then we went on to do Bang Belly Hotel after that, The Politician. So all of those.
The Politician also. So you directed The Politician?
No, I ended up acting in it.
Oh, you acted in The Politician?
In The Politician. So I actually played Shabada's father in it. Yeah, very interesting story.
Can we find that?
I am Pastor Bench of the Unlimited Pentecostal Church, and I do not believe that the church should be taxed.
Why, sir?
Well, as shepherd of the church, we are responsible for administering to poor people.
Yes, sir, but the government is proposing the tax on the basis that the church makes a lot of surplus. That they do not intend on giving back to the people.
Well, when the government starts to throw offering, then they can come and tax it. Amen?
Amen.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, but will you not think the government is correct in trying to get some of these surplus back into the society through its own social service program?
No, I do not believe the government is correct in doing so.
Pastor Bench, I notice you guys have a very large congregation.
Oh yes, over 4,000 strong. We can't count Polyp on a Sunday. And then now we have the outreach program there.
Right.
We have the Virgin Mondays and the Skimpy Tuesday. Just to name a few, yes.
Oh, you mean convention?
Convention,
I see. So how much money do you guys make on a monthly basis?
That is not the business of the media, and this interview is now over.
And what do you guys do with that cash?
That is not the business of the media, and this interview is now over.
Pastor Bench, when you guys collect the offering on a Sunday morning, do you guys donate some to like a children's home? Better yet, do you guys have like a building fund that you donate some of the cash?
I'm ready to go.
Pastor Mix!
Yes!
Pastor Mix!
Hey!
We're sorry for you!
Our!
Them just broke your church!
Yes. Broke me right.
Thank you.
This is the particular show though that had both characters since the driver, both Del Sita and Shabada together. Johnny Daly, myself.
Oh yes, the politician when he won.
Right.
When he won, but Shibata was the driver. No.
The driver was a different one from the politician. Right. So I had one, but I had decided to let my son run instead of me.
Oh.
Right. So he ran and he subsequently won the seat.
Woo!
Yeah, so it's a very interesting story. But again, we had to try and maintain the kind of discipline that we found with using both commercial and roots actors together, so that we didn't have a case where the show was all over the place.
Yes.
It had to have a beginning, middle, and an end. It had to be disciplined. It had to work. Because if it didn't, right, one thing with the Jamaican people, they can see right through you if you're doing rubbish. Right? So you had to make sure that we got it right. So once it happened, they could enjoy themselves completely and believe the story that was being presented.
Wow. Well, you see, because you're some of these directing is backstage, so unless you watch the credits, and people know your right name, they will not know that you are the mastermind or the plug that makes all these things fire up and stuff. Whoa!
So I'm going to London, and while studying it, there's a point where I had gone to. I forgot where we were, but we're driving under one of these overhead bridges where you can walk under the bridge and traffic is passing over. Plastered on the side was Bashment Granny 2, directed by Michael Nicholson. Like thousands of posters.
You took a picture of that?
No, I did.
Oh no!
Right? I did at the time. My boys finally were like, wow, I've got my name on thing there in London. I mean, this is not like it's somewhere in Mandeville or somewhere else. It was actually so. Those were moments I thought, yeah, Mike, you've
Wow. I'm so proud of you. I mean, this is somewhat of a game show, and I just want to hear your stories, because normally I've watched interviews before, but I hear about, you know, the other
Yeah.
things, but this is
Yeah.
good information.
And it needs to be told because a lot of people don't know.
They don't
and as a
know.
result of this, you've actually got an exclusive today.
Oh, thank you for that. Whew, I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're enjoying this, but we're going to segue into another game. We're going to play another game.
Okay.
Yes, and this game is called, and you're the second person going to play this game, and I hope you do well.
All right.
It is called Taste and See. Ladies and
Taste and
gentlemen,
See.
yes,
Ooh.
let's set up for that. All right. So, the name of the game is Taste and See. Let's go be simple. The last person did not do well.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm trusting you to do well.
Okay.
We have 5 different flavors here of juice.
Yes.
Juice.
Right.
Or drinks or whatever it is. And you're going to taste each of them. You're responsible to tell us the flavor and also the brand.
And the brand.
Yes. Let's see how well you can do.
Whoa.
So you can say this is Nestle and it's Suppergen.
Oh, okay.
That's an example.
Oh,
And
okay.
what flavor Suppergen? So with the chocolate, vanilla, whatever. It's not Suppergen. No milk
They're
in
not
there.
Suppergen?
No.
Oh.
So you're gonna taste
That would've
it.
been easy.
That would have been easy. So you're gonna taste it and then you're gonna tell us the flavor. Which side
Okay.
do you want to start?
I'll start here.
You start there. All right, let's go. First one.
Okay. Ginger beer.
Okay.
Not too
From
sure
where?
brand. Based on how it tastes, I can tell you what it's not. I can tell you that it's not D&G.
Okay.
Oh, this must be bigger. It must be either bigger or yeah. It seems like it might be a bigger or something, but it's definitely ginger beer.
Okay. All right. Next one. All right.
This is grape.
Yeah.
It's a grape, and it's the thing grape. It's the one from with water. It's either the water brand or one of them, but it's that grape. It's not a fizzy grape. It's the new. Oh gosh, what the company name again? It comes in a plastic bottle, and oh gosh, it's not by water. It's the other company. What the name? Oh gosh. Taros Riley advertised it, that one.
Taros Riley?
Yeah, Taros Riley advertised this one. It's oh gosh, what's the name of the company? I
We're
don't
looking
remember.
for a particular name. It's grape, but it's what?
It's what grape? Okay. It's not grape by water. It's not the grape by water grape. This is the other company grape, but I can't remember what it is. I know that that's the grape. It is.
Okay.
Right.
I'm not sure what that is, but I hope.
Oh gosh. Oh. Not, oh gosh, I can't remember, but as I see it, I know what it is, but I know that that's the taste of it.
And I don't think you have the right one.
You don't think I have the right one?
No. But continue.
Okay, but it's not the water grape. It's not the grape by water. It's not that one. It's not that one. Okay.
All right, next one.
This is cranberry. Cranberry. So if it's cranberry, that means this and this is the same company. But I can't remember what it is.
So you're saying this one is cranberry.
That's cranberry, yeah.
And what flavor?
Oh, what flavor cranberry is it? It tastes like the grape cranberry. This tastes like grape cranberry.
You said this tastes like grape
It tastes like
cranberry.
a grape cranberry, but it's cranberry.
Okay.
The basic thing is cranberry.
Okay.
Alright.
The next one.
Okay. That's Pepsi.
Pepsi, okay.
Yeah, cola. Some kind of cola, but it's Pepsi. It's either Coca-Cola or Pepsi. It tastes more like Coca-Cola than Pepsi.
So Coca-Cola is different from Pepsi.
Yes, it
so
is.
Is it Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
It's Coca-Cola.
You want to taste again?
Yes.
Coke.
Definitely Coca-Cola.
Okay. All right. And the next one, the final one, people.
I'm not too sure about this one.
I'm not too sure what this one. Yes, man, drink. Not even the flavor.
It's this one new to me. This one new. Never had this one before.
Not even the flavor. Can you pick out the flavor?
The flavor, it has a little tanginess in it. It's kind of little tangy. At the same time, I'm tasting a hint of something, but I can't identify that something.
You're not Jamaican. You cannot be Jamaican. You're not Jamaicanized.
Grapefruit. No, I'm not too sure what this one is. No. All the others, that one I'm not too sure. I mean, we're supposed to know it, you know.
Oh my God, you said grapefruit.
Hold on. Pineapple. But it tastes like pineapple, Jamaica.
Alright, so let me tell you. Let me just reveal them to you.
Alright. Oh my God, no sir. No
This
sir.
is not Coca-Cola.
No,
This is Pepsi, right?
Hold on.
And how started to taste like...
It was more, no sir. Sorry. It was me, no, yes sir.
And I'm sure it wasn't. It's cran water.
That's what I know, grape, what, that's what I said, grape.
But you said not the water brand, but this is water, cran water.
You know what I thought? I thought it was an ocean spray. It tastes like the ocean spray.
And this ocean spray is white, not grape. Oh, you taste grape?
It tastes like... It tastes like, no man, it tastes like grape in there.
No, taste it back again. This one. Until it tastes like grape.
No, I don't taste it anymore. You said it, I don't taste it. It tastes like straight cran water. But this is the one I'm trying to... That's the one at the ocean spray. I thought, well, what they've improved the thing, I know you taste like ocean spray now. I think they've captured it.
I said always taste, always taste.
The ocean spray tastes like ocean. You can't always the ocean, but no man.
The last person who played the game said that when the juice is hot, it tastes different.
That too, because I can't believe, and I'm a Pepsi lover, I can't believe I thought it was.
And this doesn't taste like Coca-Cola. Pepsi is different from Coca-Cola.
Well,
you got none right?
What? I got ginger beer tonight, yeah.
Oh, you got ginger beer.
And I got the grape cran water, right?
No, you didn't say, you said grape, but you said not the water brand.
But it was grape.
But it was grape. You get the flavor, right?
Yes.
And this absolute, you get the cranberry.
I got the cranberry, right? But I thought it was cranberry, grape cranberry. Yeah.
Yes, that's all you get the flavor, right? And this one, absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
Pepsi? And you know Pepsi was gonna call it to to stage something for them?
Oh man, sorry Pepsi, but I'm addicted to Pepsi, can I tell you? It could have been the temperature though that made the difference.
Yeah, probably.
If it was cold, I would definitely know it was Pepsi. But it did taste like Coca-Cola based on the fact that it was hot.
Okay.
Alright.
And then when we go down here, so we said it tastes like pineapple.
It tastes like pineapple.
Then he said it tasted like pineapple ginger.
Pineapple ginger, yeah, because I'm tasting the ginger in it. There is ginger in it.
You said grapefruit. You said grapefruit.
There's a taste of.
So where's the sorrow? You're not Jamaican. It's Christmas.
Be sorry, me not tasting. Sorry, don't joke. There's no sorry.
I give up.
But hey, as I said, experiment with the temperature. It might make a difference.
Alright.
And even if I taste it, no, it still to me doesn't taste like sour.
Okay.
That's why I said it tastes so alien to me. No man, I don't even know what taste this is.
Okay.
So I couldn't figure out what it was at all, but these I definitely had an idea what they were, and I was close enough to it.
Alright.
I don't feel so bad. 4 out of 5.
You shouldn't feel bad about the Pepsi. You should feel very,
Pepsi,
very
I
bad.
will hide my head in shame.
Alright, well, enjoy that. And you need to drink some hot Pepsi. But whenever you have gas, them say you normally drink hot Pepsi with salt.
But that's my go-to drink. I love Pepsi, but it missed me this time.
Wow.
Definitely missed me. Because even tasted the second time, I said, no man, this is more Coke than Pepsi, right? But they told them my friends. So
Alright, so I mean, I've learned so much about you today, and I'm so impressed. Like, I'm gonna start just follow back, you know, to see all the great work you have been doing. Which is your best play? You've been in and you've directed.
Okay, the best play I think I've directed back in the day has been oh gosh, there's so many of them because they've all had different kinds of impacts. But I think Concubine, which was Concubine that I did with Delia Harris and the late Christopher McFarlane. Yeah,
Concubine.
That particular play I think was one of my best, but with Terry Salmon. Terry Salmon was also in it. That particular play it's the kind of play that irritated your audience. The ladies in the audience, especially the women, they were mad, they were angry.
Wow.
because of how this man had treated this woman. Because they've been together like for 15 years, and suddenly he tells her he's getting married to somebody else.
Yeah.
And she says, but the house and everything is ours. He says, no, your name not up on the title. I don't feel. Go as how you come.
Yeah.
Leave. And I mean, and you know, just seeing her as the victim of all of this because she's been faithful, she's been like the house, the woman in the house and doing everything for him, and he got married to somebody else.
Wow.
Right? But it was really interesting.
So you directed that play?
I directed that.
Did
So
you
that
write
for
it?
me-
Did you do
no,
the
that was written by Aston Cook. No,
Aston Cook, okay.
I have attempted writing. I'm in the process of writing now because during COVID I decided I'm going to write my masterpiece now because there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
So I'm still in the process of doing that.
Well, I always ask, you know, because I know there's something. What is the worst thing ever happened to you on stage?
Well, it wasn't on stage. Well, it wasn't the worst thing. There are two worst things that have happened to me.
Let's hear them.
You want me to tell
Yes,
you?
please.
And the first one was serious case of the runs.
The runs.
During a pantomime. So along with that, I had a cold. I don't know what the hell was happening to me, but it was long before COVID and all these other things. But I was having a runny nose and that was happening. I don't know what happened. It was just a bad cold that was going around at the time. So we were at the water, it was a long time ago. So went to the bathroom, use it. No, don't take that in the coffee. Okay? Just follow the storyline here. Don't jump to the end.
Okay.
As it turns out, I then, in case my nose kept running, I stuffed tissue in my sleeve.
costume, yeah.
Right, so at any point I could pull out a piece, rip it, wipe out my nose, and tip it in the others. So while performing and they're opening number and thing, I'm not realizing that the toilet paper is now slowly reeling out from my hand, from the sleeve on the ground, and I'm dancing, and the band is killing themselves all over. What? Why didn't look at it? Because they're in the place.
Yes.
So they're watching us perform, and I'm really killing it, and I'm doing my thing, and they're on the ground. And
the tissue roll out.
The tissue roll out now and hit on the heel of my shoe. So now I'm now walking with this piece of tissue all over the stage. So when we came off, they said, I killed it tonight. They said, no. I said, what the hell is wrong with you, Nicholson? I said, what do you mean? The tissue. I said, oh, shoot. That was what it was. So there it was. That was a tissue.
Oh my God.
So that was the most embarrassing thing because I didn't even know
Yes.
what was happening. The second most embarrassing thing to happen was my friend was getting married at the Den Ritz-Carlton Hotel, right? I'm in the heyday of Royal Palm Estate. So the minute I get to the gate, the two people, there's that man who does the out gate, the one who does the in gate.
Yes.
The man does the in gate, she does the out gate.
Yes.
So I drive up, hello, I'm here for the John Brown's wedding.
Yeah.
And then they say, hi, welcome to the Ritz. Ratted, Stringbean, Miss Jane, come over here, Stringbean. And they went on. So my co-worker was with me, said, why Mikey? And when you turn up on them places, I know he said, yeah man, and, you know, I like this. So for those of us who don't enjoy tough, we live for these moments.
Wow.
I just want to say that. We like it. Well, I do. I can't speak for nobody else.
Yes.
So I will not pass people on the road or ignore them because them call my name. No, I'm glad you called me.
Yes. Because they're the one who supports
Exactly.
you. You want them to watch the show.
So she goes and she says, I'm going to call the front desk to let them know that you're here and things, so don't worry. I said, okay. So we drive in and I'm excited and they're still talking at the gate as I pull away, going towards the car park. So I let my co-worker off at the lobby.
Yeah.
So she's gone inside and I'm now going to park the car.
Yeah.
So while parking the car, I'm now walking through the courtyard, now heading towards the entrance of the lobby. And as I'm walking in, I'm seeing the people now start to pick up their cameras and everything, and I'm going, ooh, and I'm ready now to get, and behind me I hear, hey, what up everybody, how you all doing? When we look behind me, Cedric the entertainer happened to have been there for a golf tournament. And I'm you know, say, ground, open up and take me now. So my co-worker is now sitting in the foyer watching this happen because she's seeing me now adjusting the jacket, getting ready for the pose, taking the star stance. And
you weren't the star that time.
I was not at the moment. Let me tell you something.
That must have been embarrassing.
Yeah, I hate Cedric the entertainer.
Wow. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably just
no. So I just, you know, you just take it, just exit stage left. You kind of like take for yourself, but before the song, follow the rhythm and take for yourself.
You got to get them
I was so taken away. You know, like when you see that when the cartoon moves and the jacket is still there, and you can come back and go, shoo! And
Yes. So working on Royal Palm every Sunday, did that change your life?
It did because now people are seeing me on the road like on a Monday morning taking the kids to school. So Stringbean, yeah, Stringbean. No. So there were days when they like certain things, they didn't. Stringbean, you made a come to you, man. And people got involved. People got really involved. The only thing I still can't get over to this day is why those parents at that time, which have been the only parents at that time, actually saw the parental guidance and literally did not let their children watch the show.
Because
but Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless were on, and they also put up the parental guide, but they were watching them. They were still watching. They totally ignored it.
Wow.
So I realized that Royal Palm Estate really did have an impact on our Jamaican people and on our parents and on their psyche. That, you know, but lots of people say, why me hide and watch it the same way?
Yeah,
because, you know, we enjoyed watching it. As far as I was concerned, with my children, I didn't see a reason why they couldn't see it because Daddy was not going to be involved in anything that my kids could not go to school Monday morning and be proud of, right? I'm not having my children hang their head in shame because of something stupid I did. So as far as I was concerned, it was family entertainment, but they put the disclaimer there because they had to say, hey, no problem.
Wow, Royal Palm on a Sunday, I think it was right after the news, was the go-to, and I tell you, man, you did well. That I'm really glad for Royal Palm. I wish it could come back. I was thinking the other day that if they could put that back on TV now,
I thought the ideal moment to have had it on was during COVID. People that just sat there and just went. Because I remember when people were out on the street during the curfews and things, I said, we don't know what to do. I'm not on the TV. I'm going, but here is our moment. Here is our moment. Here's our moment where theatre, actors, directors should have said, guys, let's get something done for our people, because you had no choice. You don't have to sit down and watch right now.
Yes.
So even if you never seen it before, here was our moment. And I think we totally missed it.
Yes.
Right? Unfortunately.
Because everything went on YouTube.
Yeah.
Some people were doing a lot of lives and all that.
There you go, right.
Yeah, that would have
Which I had no problem with, and I'm glad we went there. Right? But I just think we reached a point where we were doing a lot of stupidness too. That was not uplifting our people. Right?
Yeah. Lime Tree Lane. You were a part of Lime Tree Lane?
No, I never did Lime Tree Lane.
But Lime Tree Lane would have been a show that would have been good.
Yes, it would have been perfect. Perfect. But I think we missed that moment. But otherwise, we're out there, we're still doing our thing. As I said, I have a new play called Busted that's currently running at Johnny's place. I'm glad Johnny, our little Johnny, has gotten a theatre space, and I'm so proud of him. And I used to teach him at Ardenne back in the day.
Ooh, you taught Johnny.
I taught Johnny. And Johnny came to Ardenne because of the drama program we had.
Wow.
So at the time when he passed, was it GSAT at the time? No, that it was GSAT.
I did GSAT.
No, so he probably did common entrance a couple of days before. When he passed, he came to the school and he said, this is where I want to come. I want to come here because I heard of your drama program, sir. And the school really lost their mind. So every time we did school's drama festival, we literally turn up at the theatre, and we put Johnny in the back, have the students form a guard of honor. So the last person so the school's now watching, Ardenne come.
Yes.
Right, as we usually do.
Yes.
And then we form the guard of honor straight to the dressing room. So the last person to come out to the bus now is Johnny, and they go, we dead now. Johnny on the show. Poor Johnny only had one line.
One line.
But we made sure we did that so that he could have his moment and become a part of it, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Yes. Wow, so you're doing Busted now. People take a look at Busted.
See, I have no more for Sonia, and it wasn't no more for the Wilfa.
Wilfa?
Yes, it's a new breed. It's a cross between the wife and the helper.
I believe Sonia I give her boy.
The lady love her husband and she not giving him no boy. And the two people them happy with them one another. Yeah. You see you? I feel like you have a peck of bad man in the area now. Wait. You look alone. You never get a breast.
So this is your current play?
Yes.
Current play. You know, people have seen it and it is very good. So I'm not sure you're wrapping that up now.
No, actually we're just starting. We're going to be taking a break for the just for Christmas 2 weeks. No, just prior to Christmas. So we're going to be on again on the 23rd, 24th, 25th
of December. Christmas. So that's the
Christmas treat. Christmas treat.
Yeah.
Definitely. And it's going to be at Johnny's place at 8 o'clock.
And that's on Don Robin.
On
35 Don Robin.
Yeah.
Avenue.
Park at 33 and just walk over to 35 because the parking space is bigger.
So play the people to play is really good.
And then we're on right up to New Year's Day. We'll be on then we'll start the local tour after that.
It is good. I'm telling you, it is good. You must watch it. Busted right at Dunrobin. So just come out 24th, 5th, 6th.
24th,
Yeah,
25th, 26th, yeah.
Christmas Day after eat
And
the
27th,
food.
yeah.
You have to eat the Christmas food.
Christmas fall, yeah. We should be able to we'll continue that week. Yes.
So you're doing Busted now.
Yes.
And what are the other things you're currently doing? Or tell us.
Well, just wrapped up in Edinburgh, Scotland, because we were doing a piece called Living Histories, which looked at plantations in Jamaica that were linked to Scottish owners. So Scotland thought, or at least people in Greenock thought that they had nothing to do with sugar and slavery. So recently, we've realized that a lot of the people who were involved in slavery, for example, Lyle, Tate and Lyle, the famous Tate and Lyle, actually owned lands in Jamaica and in Westmoreland in particular, and subsequently built huge sugar works to refine sugar in Scotland and in Greenock.
Wow.
And they made a lot of money from it.
Wow.
Right? But the people in Scotland didn't realize it came off the backs of enslaved people. They just thought the sugar was just coming in from somewhere, some exotic place, but didn't know the history.
Oh, so you brought some history to them?
We brought some history to them. So it was really a good project to have happened. So we worked on it all of this year. So I actually had to go to Scotland twice this year. So
but prior to Scotland, you look different. The hairstyle wasn't the same. So what happened in Scotland?
No, nothing happened in
The
Scotland.
hair just grew all of a sudden?
No. During COVID, the hair was growing and I started doing twists, I was doing all kinds of things. But because of the particular character I was playing, I wanted to do something that could identify with who I was and the character I was playing. So hence, I went for the Haining Road look and it worked. So
and you're working
then,
it?
Yeah, I kind of like kept it since. So
you look younger than me. No, I'm gonna probably try this hairstyle because I want to look young.
No, I thought that the thing, but I definitely know that people be going, yeah, my midlife crisis. I said, no, it's not that. It's the actor preparing for a character.
Amen. Yeah. All right, so Busted, and you just wrapped up Scotland.
Yes.
Anything else for you?
Well, for now, there are other things in the mix that are coming up.
Right.
So we're getting ready now to tour after this. So that's what's going to be next, and hopefully there should be some interesting screen-like work that should take place later on, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. And there is also talk of reviving Royal Palm Estate, so that's also
you heard that first right here.
Yeah,
they are talk. They want to go tell nobody it's the Royal Palm start back. Right. We are thinking we're going to do it back, and that's what it All right, so we're looking forward to that. And if we want to find you, where can we find you?
Well, at the moment, I'm on Facebook. I'm thinking for the new year, I'm going to go IG and Twitter, but I like to be conservative. I think it was Denzel Washington who said, right, the less people see of you is the more they will want to see of you when the time comes.
People will have to look hard and long.
Keep scarce.
Because it's not a search my Instagram account, I search no Instagram account.
That
but it's on
people
Facebook.
Put stuff on Instagram that I'm in, but I'm not on it. So.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there.
Alright, so you're currently on Facebook and you won't mind sharing your Facebook handle?
Well, it's Michael Nicholson.
Michael Nicholson.
Facebook,
See it right here, so?
Yes,
so just follow him. And then I'm sure from time to time he will post the plays,
definitely,
whatever production, so you can be notified as to what's going on with him. And of course, the multi-talented director, actor boy, if you want him to probably work on a production for you, assist with some major production, whether for your school, your church, wherever, I'm sure you'll be glad to do so.
Absolutely.
And of course, it's going to come with a cost.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to come with a cost. So feel free to reach out to him. What would be your final word, or what word would you say to somebody who is interested in acting, taking up this career?
Well, I'd say 30 years later, it is possible. Ever since I left Ep9 College, I did my first production. I've been working every year since. It is always good to get a career where you can do a 9-to-5 job, because sometimes theater is not always totally sustainable, right? I mean, not even so much of a tambourine season, it has a season. Yeah. So once the season is happening, you're good, but when the season isn't happening, at least you can fall back on, your mainline career. But there are other people who have made a total career and have done very well. So it is in fact possible, right? But I don't want to tell young people, no, don't do it because. No, do it because you can, and do it because, it is worth money, a lot of it, and once you get yourself into the right area, you can earn from it. So always monetize your work, and don't stop following your dreams. I did, and I'm a product of following my dreams. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I did it. right? One of my mantras is school fee have to pay and bling bling have to wear.
School fee have to pay and bling bling have to wear. And that's where we are going to leave it today. But let me ask, you mastered the English language. Whoa. You study English language?
Yes, I actually taught literature and English language.
But no, say you have to think, I'm still a message, Jesus, whenever I used to write R's and E's and them something, because you sound so grammatically correct on every single line. I love that.
Well, I tried to be, because you can't exactly like, go out
and then you're gonna British now, now, gotta be
No, just speaking English. It wasn't British, just speaking English.
Michael Nicholson is the name. We know him as Stringbean. He also played other characters like Papacita
and
Couscous, and I'm sure you'd have watched him. And he passed through today to give us an insight, and we really, really appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yes, Rajon Brown is the name. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, authenticity does create an audience, and thank you for allowing me to be my authentic self, and in so doing, create a beautiful audience like you. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next week, when I bring another actor for you, you're going to love it, so you want to stay for that. Have a good week. Thank you for watching the Total Package Show. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and join me next week for another exciting episode.